Hi, I'm Wire. Welcome to Wireworks. Hi everybody, Wire here at Wireworks. Today we're going to be working on this Marton tack hammer and trying to get it back into shape. But before we do, I have a couple words I want to talk about this channel. First of all, I'd like to give Scoutcraft a big thank you for recommending his subscribers to my channel. The response was phenomenal. Second, I'd like to welcome all my new subscribers to my channel and a thank you for my past subscribers for watching my videos. I named this channel Wireworks for the simple reason that Wire is my road name that a club I ride with gave me many years ago because I'm an amateur radio operator, and those guys seemed to think it fit me real well. I came up with Wireworks because it also seemed to fit some of the hobbies that I'm into, such as radio, test equipment, restoration, tool restoration, and some of my other hobbies. I've only been on YouTube for a little more than a year and have had a great time making videos for everyone to watch. I started the channel to do radio and test equipment restorations, but I found that I was going to add some of my other hobbies that I also like to do, such as the ham radio, astronomy, motorcycles, and my newest hobby, tool restoration. I want to keep this channel diversified so it doesn't get too boring for everyone. The tool restoration here has blossomed to a great hobby here on YouTube, but I still be doing radio, test equipment, and some other things I also like to do from time to time. None of my videos are scripted, and I do very little editing, so you get the good and the bad at the same time when I'm doing this video. The only thing scripted is this little rant here because I wanted to make sure I covered everything that I wanted to get across. All welcome, all comments are welcome, recommendations are welcome, and so is advice. These are not how-to videos. There's a lot of things I don't know how to do, and I'm just playing it by ear most of the time. Anyway, once again, thank you for being here, and let's get on to this Marton tack hammer. So let's get to it. Okay, we have this all apart now. What I want to do is strip the finish off of this and restain it. We'll get this all cleaned up. I don't know if you can see this or not. This is the maker's mark, Marton, and magnetic tip, and it looks like the model is 190. I don't know if the tip is still magnetized or not. We'll have to check that out when we get it done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this so we don't strip any of this off. We're going to leave that on there, and we'll work around the rest of the handle. So let me get the wire wheel out. We'll get this all cleaned up, and we'll go from there. Okay, here's what we have so far after the 1-inch belt sander. Got most of the stuff off. I can't get any of this pitting off. I want to get that all out, get this all smoothed out. So what I'm going to try is, instead of using a 1-inch belt sander, I want to use my 3-inch belt sander. It's got a nice platen on it, and maybe we can get this all smoothed out and get this a little shiny. Then we'll follow up with the 1-inch belt sander again. So let me get that all mounted up here on the bench, and we'll get this going. Okay, I didn't really use a paint stripper on the handle. The handle really wasn't in bad shape as far as finish. I just scraped some of the dirt off and some of the paint that was on there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use some Jocko Bean stain on this and try to get it a little darker than what it is. Normally if there's really nothing wrong with the handle, I'm really not going to take the finish off. I'll scrape it down a little bit, put a little stain on it, let it sit for a minute or two, and then we'll put it back together. And then what I'll do is I'll polyurethane it or something. But I mean, it is what it is. Here's the head. I got most of the nicks and pitting out. I didn't get it all out, but it's a hell of a lot better than it was when we started. So let me let this sit a little bit, and then I'll wipe it off, and we'll put it back together, and then we'll shellac it up, and we'll take a before and after shot. So I'll be right back shortly. A couple seconds for you, about an hour for me. This is Wire at Wireworks. Okay, here we have the Marton tack hammer all done. Turned out really nice. Here's the top of it. I couldn't get all the pitting out, but it did turn out pretty good. I did get the head of it nice and flat. So it turned out real good. It's nice and tight in the handle. I did try and see if this tip was still magnetic. It's not magnetic, but let's put some of these out here. It won't hold it on. It won't pick the nails up. But if I put a neodymium magnet in it, it'll pick it up. So I may just wind up crazy gluing that magnet in there, so we'll have a magnetic effect. I don't think I'm going to be using this hammer. Not too much tacking I do, but let's give it a shot and see how it works. Oops. Obviously you can't hit it off to the side. I couldn't find the old style tacks anywhere, and most of the small nails I have are made out of zinc and not steel. There you go. So it works well. I'm going to leave that magnet in there. Seems like it worked pretty good. That's what we have. Like I said, it turned out really well. I'm really happy with the way the head looks and the way the claw turned out. Let's try pulling one of these out with the claw. Cool. Turned out really nice. I'm really happy with this. I might just use this just for the hell of it. Cool. Anyway, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Have any comments or advice? More than happy to I'll take them. Anyway, have a good one, and I'll catch you on the next one. This is Wired Wire Works, the Marton tack hammer.